This video is about letting go. Now, you've done everything that you possibly could to make a situation better in your life. And it can go from a relationship, it can go to a job, it can go to anything. If you have put your best foot forward, and you try, and you really try, and you try, and it doesn't seem like the other party wants it to try to make it better, stop trying. You don't want to exert yourself or exhaust yourself from a situation to where you don't have the energy to do anything else. You don't do that to yourself. Stop trying to please everybody. You know what? For 9 years of my life, I've tried to do that, to see if a person would change, or if I could try to make the situation better. Maybe I was doing something wrong, and this is what I was saying, but it wasn't. You have to stop knowing that, stop and know that you are doing the best that you can. And if you have put your best foot forward, like I said before, and it doesn't work, stop trying. You don't kiss nobody's tail to get along with nobody. You don't fuss with nobody. You don't argue with nobody. Now, I could tell you better than I could show you better than I can tell you. And when I say it's a done deal, you can stick a fork in it and it's done. If you get tired of people saying that they're going to do something and they don't do it, if you're getting tired of being let down by people who say they are legitimate and they're not fake, see, now that's one thing. People that know me real well, Denise Taylor is not fake. If I don't like you, straight up, I can't smile on your face. I can't be fake. I just not part of my fabric to do that. So I remove myself from that equation. But let me tell you this, like I said before, you don't put yourself in a situation to where you make yourself unhappy trying to make somebody else happy. That's not how it goes. Because if you start doing that, they're never going to give in. If they see that you're doing it, they're never going to give in. They're never going to try on their part. So if they're not, it takes two to make something work. If it's your job, or if it's a relationship, it takes two to make it work. Okay? For instance, if you're in a relationship and the other person, it doesn't have the same goals that you have. And what I mean by goals, I mean, you get up every morning, you go to work, you work from 8 to 4, 8 to 5 every day, doesn't matter. Okay? And they don't want to get up, they don't want to do anything, they want to just sit around, play games, invite the boys or the girls over while you at work, and do nothing. That's not how it's supposed to be. And you keep trying. What can I do to make this situation better? Is I'm doing something wrong? This is what you're asking yourself. No, you're not. It's them. So sometimes you have to learn to walk away from a situation. You can't keep giving the best part of you when the other person is not trying to give that best part neither. Even, like I say, it goes down to even a job. If you feel that you're giving your own and they're not trying to give back and look after you just the way you would look out for them, don't put your best foot forward no more. And I know about that too, because I worked for someone for 10 years. 10 long years. And my thing was, when the company shut down, it was no more. It wasn't really no gratitude behind it. And I know, well, you probably said, Denise, really, when you get paid, they don't have to show you any gratitude. Yeah, you do, because you know what? When you have workers, you have good workers, anybody will tell you, the workers make the company. If you don't have good, loyal workers, you can get anybody to come in and do a job. But if they're not loyal, they're not going to do a very good job. That's honest God's truth. If their heart not in it, if they don't see eye to eye where your goal is going and working hard towards to make your goal right for you, it's not going to work. And like I said, that goes for anything. I seen on the news years ago where this guy's company burnt down to the ground. He said, you know what? As long as my employees are all right, I can rebuild, and we'll be bigger and better than we were before. That's the kind of employer that cares about his employees. Now, I know you probably say, well, why did you stay so long if you felt that you wasn't being appreciative? Well, at the time, I thought maybe, that the person would see and open their eyes. But they didn't. So now I look at it like this. I have in my head, and regardless of if it, like I said, if it's church, it can be a job, it can be a relationship, it can be friends, it can be anything. If it's not working, and you've already put your best foot forward, and you try to be genuine and legit and not fake, and that person or is not anyone is not doing what they're supposed to do to be genuine to you, stop what you're doing. It's not going to get any better. Now, I feel like this. The ones that's listening, some people is not going to listen to this and be like, okay, she's talking out the side of her neck. But let me tell you something. If you find yourself doing majority of the work and nobody's putting into it, you may figure that I'm talking out the side of my neck, but who looks like a butt behind it? Not me. Get your priorities straight. Don't stick around. Don't waste too much time on people that don't care about you. Don't waste your time on people who don't care about helping you and meeting your goals. Just as well as you helping them meeting, because people fail to realize with anything, again, it could be job, church, friends, relationships, it's a two-way street. Again, example, job. You go to work, they pay you. But if you don't go to work, they don't get the work done. It's a two-way street. It's 50-50. And that's a partnership that you have. People fail to realize that. In anything, in a relationship, 50-50. I work towards try to make you a better person. You try to make me a better person and make me happy. Then vice versa. We're making each other happy. We're building each other up. We're connecting. But if you're not compatible with that person or anything, get out while you can. Don't waste any time. Because the more time you waste, you could have been meeting Mr. Right or Mrs. Right, Sorry, it kind of got a little scratchy voice here, and I'm not feeling so hot tonight, but just learn to let go stuff. Don't hold anger in your heart. Don't be a bitter person. If it's something that's not working for you, find a better way to make it right for as getting out that situation. If it's a relationship, sit down, tell them. If you got to write a note, say, hey, this is what's going on. I can't take it no more. I'm out. You know? If it's a job, put your 2 weeks notice in once you find another job. Simple as that. Be calm, cool, collect. I done got to the point in my life, I'm not going to argue, I'm not going to curse, I'm not going to fuss, I'm not going to fight. You know? Because again, like I said, I could show you better than I can tell you. So, I just want you guys to know I love you. I hope that this message helps you. And don't think that I'm just preaching to you guys. I'm preaching to you guys of what I've been through and what I know, what's in my heart, what God puts on my heart to talk to you guys about. To me, it's vital to get the word out there, because what I know is something that might be able to help somebody else out. And don't waste time in their life, because life is short. You don't have time to be wasting, to spend on somebody or arguing, fussing, especially if someone putting their hands on you. You don't need that. Get out and move on. Let it go. Because I look at it like this, what comes around, and I truly believe in karma, because what comes around goes around. And that's a known fact. And I have seen it. I've seen people do stuff to me, and it comes right back around. So it don't be very long neither. And sometimes you have to realize, in order for a person to get what's coming to them, you have to be moved out of the way so the Lord can get to them. If you're standing in the way, He can't very well get to them when you're standing in the way, because you're not the target that He's trying to get to. And I've seen that on first hand. So, like I said before, guys, please subscribe. Please pass this message on. If you feel that I'm doing a very good job, please give me thumbs up or leave a message, or if you have a question you want to be answered or asked, just again, leave a message at the bottom. You guys have my email address, and I love you guys. God bless, and I'll be talking to you guys later.